Привет, it's Joana Swan, your personal travel planner. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing fine. Today we're going to talk about so interested application or website you can use before planning any travel. So, furthermore, I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Here I go. The app is Hoodmaps. So what is it? Like, let me move my face just a tiny bit. So it could be easier for you. Hold on. Let me do this. Yep. So what is this app? Because this week I talked to you about, Maps.me, which is a great app, if you want to go from point A to point B, how to use a map without needing any internet connections. But before that, I just want to say hello. How you doing? I hope you're fine. Thank you for coming to the live. So I'm put it over here. Yeah, I love that song too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the song. So, for example, like the city that I choose is New York City because it's a very interesting city. It's a lot of things to do. And when you're traveling, every one of you have their own personality. So, what happened is that you might not need the same things or want to do the same activity as everyone, regarding if you're a student or you're here for business or you're here on a tourist. When you go to a city, you have different needs, and you can use this app even though you're not on vacation. It's the neighborhood you live, and you try to lift up the level of enjoyment that you might want to have in your own city. So, why I love this website or this application, because I didn't download it, I just use on the internet, is like for each neighborhood you have one for business, for people who have money, for the hipster, for the tourist, for the student, for the normies. So if we go over here, realize that this neighborhood here mainly for hipsters. This one is for people who have a lot of gallery, and you have all the activity they need to do, you want to do, like you see Instagram bloomer, basically a rich shopping mall. And I love the comments that you have over here, and they get notation as well, so it's really cool. Like if you want to make plus 4 or points here, it's great. And this is New York City, Soho, and you look for district or spot or the tag if you want. And like maybe if I should put it more like this here, so you have the spot you want to go. Here is new for fashion, 20 years old pretending to be 20 years old. I just love this comment. It's like, okay, so if you're 20 years old and you want to feel young, this is where you go here. And like, this is a city. It's like no NYU dorms. The whole people 20 years old. So it's really cool, and I think it's really park for the rich, startups, farmers market. So isn't that when you want to know more about a city, and it's pretty accurate, not just going from point A to point B, but explore more. This is the apps you should go, and you see some restaurants over here that you might want to have a dinner. And for example, if you are in the rich area and the restaurant you're interested fell into the rich area before even looking at the map, you know that the restaurant won't be shit. You know that you won't spend $5 eating some things. It'll be $5 a glass of water. Pretty much. This is why it's very interested, to know kind of mood you're going to. So here is like for tourists. For example, if you want to go to a spot and you don't want to see too much tourists, you want to be more with the local, and you want to avoid like all these big tourist places. This is a place to go. But Times Square, of course, is going to be full of tourists. There's nothing that you can do about it. You might want to go sometimes to those tourist places and then go back to a more hipster type, and that's where you can go. And you see, is really by district. So, and you have a lot of shows, but I picked New York. I could have picked a different city, like Paris is my town. I love Paris. So let's go to Paris. See, so this is like full of information. So you see, I've all uh being white. Oh my god. Basically, like this is has a very good bakery. This is like Peace Street, and yeah, because a lot of people go there and pee maybe in the street. I need to see which area it is because I know some area are, yeah. Oh, from Pasadena, yeah. You have Chinatown here. I want some roses. I think some people get tired of having, you know, as not stranger, but those people that came to you and ask you if you want to buy some roses get really tired of it. So more suits is very funny too. It's a political opinion. So another couple micro offices. So it's because it's by l'Elysee. So it's like cops and security. So it's like really not for direction like to use, but from idea and places to go or not to go that gonna suit you or not. Like this opera, funny is that it's not in a tourist spot, but it's nearby. But it's a tourist spot, but it's mainly a lot of money to be spent. So nearby, you see a lot of tourists here. Place Vendôme is purely tourist, but after here, you need to have some kind of money. So yeah. So this is I used to work around here, so I definitely know this area. If this is a startup land, best neighborhood lunch area, Trinity Hotel. This is like people who go to bed very late. Um, I just love this hops and Afro hairdressers. It's like you get a feel of what is really going on the ground and is not based on. I do advise sometimes to check on TripAdvisor and actually put in my ebooks, and TripAdvisor is great if you want some ID, but this is totally different. This is more you and I putting comments and saying, okay, this is a great things to do, and had some tags and have some really spot on. So it's a capitalism. So I just laugh every time. Third word. Every time I go there and food shop events. Every time I go there and I look, I saw some pretty comments. So um, Oysterland, best agency in the world. So people, I've been white twice. So nice market, bridges that goes up and down. So it's really by the book, of what people say and the comments and the IDs and the places are very accurate, and I think is like to make sure you have the best of it based on what you have. And if you, of course, in those big district area that is mainly for example like hipster and everything, you have some tiny part of the neighborhood, of course, those tiny spot that those places like a totally oops sorry those places are totally different. So yeah, I do click on I do click pretty bad. So this is like those big neighborhood, but you know, also you have like those spots over here. You have this is hipster type, but some part of hipster types, you know, here's for the rich. Here would be in red would be for the tourism. Here would be for the students. So it's really important to keep in mind about those places. So yeah, I'm totally into it. So for here, of course, it's for students, but it's full of diversity. It's just not a huge block. So if you have any question about it, feel free to leave a comment in the chat, and I will be glad to answer it to you. And the address again is over here. It's Hoodmaps. So go for it and have fun preparing your next vacation, or simply if it's not for vacations and for example, if the area you're living that because of the situation right now, you might want to explore more where you live and have the best of it, and you know, use you homestay vacations. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Uh, bye.